Last day, we're not gonna do radical day 4 this year. We're just gonna stop at radical day 3. So how do you multiply two radicals together? And basically, I'm only gonna have on the test a square root. So basically, the first thing you do is you combine them and put them underneath one radical. So 2 times 10 is 20. So that's the first thing you're doing on all the problems. You're gonna put the square root of 3 times the square root of 12, which is the square root of 36. You're just gonna combine them together. Once they're combined, so steps. Combine them into one. Combine them into one radical. And then once it's combined into one radical, you're just gonna do a prime factorization. 4 times 5. 4 is made up of a 2 and a 2. Bring down your 5. In this radical day 3, they're all going to be square roots. So if they're square roots, you are looking for only pairs of stuff to take out, remember, if they're just square roots. So I can take a 2 out, but the 5 does not have a pair, so they have to stay inside. Final answer. Okay, number 2, all you're going to do is combine the square root of 3 times the square root of 12. So take your calculator out and multiply 3 times 12. It ends up being a combined into 1, the square root of 36. The square root of 36 is 6 and 6. I already have a pair. I have nothing left. It equals 6. Okay, now this one. What do you do when there's numbers on the outside? So this is what I want you to do. You combine the outside, 6 times 3 is 18, and you combine the inside. 5 times 20 is 100. In the first two problems, there is only the inside part that you combine. So on problem number 3, you combine the outside and you combine the inside. And then once it's combined together as one, 100 is made up of 10 times 10, remember, it's not 50 times 50, it's 10 times 10. You have a pair, and for every pair you can take one out. 18 is already outside, the 10 can join it. 18 times 10 is 180. So this is what we're doing for homework. There's already a 6 on the outside, so you have to leave the 6. Square root. Combine the 7 and the 14. Which is 98. So you always make it on the third day, you make it as one radical. And once it's one radical, I know that 2 goes into there 49 times. I drag my 2 down. I know that 49 is 7 and 7. Remember, day 2, you're only looking for pairs. 7 is a pair. 6 is already out. 7 gets to come out. 6 is out. 7 gets to come out. 6 times 7 is 42. This little guy doesn't have a pair. He stays inside. Final answer. Looks like we have 2 problems left and we are done with our notes. Let's put a 3 out here. Let's put a 3 right there. Let's just change it up. So we have 2 root 7 here, and we have 3 root 35 here. So you're going to combine it to make one radical, but first you have to combine the outside part. 2 times 3 is 6, and then combine the inside part, which is 7 times 35, which is 245. I know 5 goes into there. 49. 5 comes down, 49 is 7 and 7. Okay, so I factor 245 and I got 5, 7, and 7. I'm looking for pairs. 6 is already out. 7 gets to come out. Again, 6 is out. 7 gets to come out. So 6 times 7 is 42. And notice that the 5 doesn't have a partner, so he stays inside. And we are on the last problem. There's nothing on the outside. So all I'm going to do is combine the inside. 22 times 44. which is 968. Divided by 8, yep, I divided by 8, I just randomly decided to divide by 8, whoops, 8 is 2 and 4, and 121 is 11, and 11, I think, yes, 121 is 11 times 11, 8 is 2 and 4, I'm going to keep continuing it, the 2 comes down, the 4 becomes a 2 and a 2, and I drag my 11 and my 11. So what gets to come out? A pair there and a pair there. A 2 gets to come out and 11 gets to come out. Everybody see that the 2 and the 11 get to come out, and 2 times 11 is 22 with a root 2 left inside because this guy doesn't have a partner. So day three, you learned how to combine into one before you start. So combine into one radical before you start. And it's the same process.